Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another video. Premier League is finally back. New season, new challenges with new signings. Our first game is a big game against Nuno Spurs. Obviously, it's going to be interesting to see how Spurs would line up and how Nuno will set his team up. Obviously, behind the scenes with the Kane situation hasn't really helped him, but he's done decent in pre-season friendly games. Now that I remember, we actually played against Nuno in the first game last season, which was also an away game, so that is very interesting to see. We also had a very good pre-season. I know we played the likes of Barnsley and Blackpool. It was very good seeing some of the academy players doing well, the likes of Cole Palmer, Samuel Edozie, Ben Knight and James McAtee. I thought Palmer and Edozie were very good in the 1-0 defeat to Leicester City in the Community Shield. Benjamin Mendy has done well in pre-season as well. He was decent against Leicester. Mahrez and Cancelo were great in pre-season. Mahrez scored in every single friendly games bar the Community Shield. Diaz and Ake were fantastic at the back. We only conceded 2 goals in 4 games, and they were both penalties. I know Ake got some stick after the Leicester game, but in that game, he was immense. He was brilliant. The penalty wasn't really his fault as he did receive a sloppy ball, but overall, we did well in pre-season. Now everyone is excited to see Jack Grealish start his first Premier League game for Manchester City. It will be interesting to see where Pep plays him and how he performs. I'm very excited for this game. So let's get straight to Pep's press conference. Every season since I arrived 5 years ago, I had a feeling every season is tougher. Every season is a new challenge. We celebrate our title now, it's in our memories, and we start again. It was an exceptional season, one of the best I've experienced in my life. It was very good. I congratulate the team on what we did last season. It will be in our memories forever. Obviously, what we did last season was tremendous. We played in every single game apart from the FA Cup final. That is a massive achievement. The journey of getting to our first Champions League final was incredible. Obviously, we didn't get the result we wanted. The boys gave it their all, and hopefully we do better this season. Pep also talks about the England boys and some of the others that arrived late from their holiday. Every player needs time to get to his best. Yesterday was the first day we were all together, except Phil because he is injured, but he was in the locker room with us. We need time. Every pre-season is like this. Some players come back later than usual because they need rest after a tough season from the previous one. The way they behave so far is exceptional, is always. Soon we will get our best condition. Everyone is ready. The important thing is when they come back, they have good energy, the right energy. We need more time, but it is what it is. We travel to London to get a good result. Obviously, it will take time. First few games will be sloppy and maybe slow, but then we build momentum as we play each game. Pep also talks about the Harry Kane situation. I answered this last time. He's a player for Tottenham. I made an exception last time. Usually, I don't talk about transfers because it is not my business. That's all. I was surprised when Pep came out and talked about his transfer last week, to be honest. He doesn't usually come out and talk about our targets to the media, so it was interesting to see. I would say we play with recognised strikers. Sergio was injured and played a few games. Always, when Sergio was fit, he was an important part of the team. He was incredibly recognised by me. He was a proper striker, and Gabriel is a proper striker. And he also says how important a striker is for our system. 2 out of the 3 league titles we have won, Sergio was a big part. Yes, you could argue we won the league last season without a recognised striker. We also created a lot of chances, but struggled to finish some of those. So it shows how badly we need an out-and-out 9. So let's look at the team news for this game. Kevin De Bruyne will be out with an injury, which was confirmed by Pep Guardiola in his press conference on Friday. Phil Foden will also miss this game after picking up an injury before the final for England in the Euros. He confirmed himself that he will be out for 3 to 4 weeks, so we may see him after September's international break. Spurs' new signing Christian Romero will also be out for this game after he picked up an injury after the Copa America. Tanguy Ndombele will not feature for this game, which was confirmed by Spurs manager, and Ryan Sessegnon and Brian Gill are also possible doubts for this game. So it will be interesting to see how both sets of managers line up. So let's predict Manchester City's lineup for this game. In net is obviously going to be Ederson. Now the back line, I think Ruben Dias will 100% be starting in this game. He had a great preseason, as I said before. And I think alongside him will be John Stones. It could be Nathan Ake, because Nathan Ake has done well recently. I wouldn't be surprised if Pep does give the England boys some rest. But I think it will be John Stones. And alongside John Stones, I think it will be Kyle Walker. It could be Cancelo again, but I think it will be Kyle Walker because of his pace, especially with Heung-min Son. And then Benjamin Mendy at left back. I thought Mendy was quite good in pre-season. I'm not normally impressed with Mendy, but I thought he did really well in pre-season, and I think he will be starting in this game. And plus Zinchenko just had a child recently, but I think it will be Mendy for this game. Now in midfield, I've gone with Rodri. It could be Fernandinho, but I think Rodri will be playing in this game. And next to Rodri, I think it will be Ilkay Gundogan. Gundogan was a bit slow against Leicester in the Community Shield, but I think he will be starting in this game. It could be Bernardo, but I think it will be Gundogan. Now next to Gundogan, I think it will be our new number 10, Jack Grealish. I think Jack Grealish will be starting in midfield for this game, especially for the fact that De Bruyne is out and Phil Foden is out. I think Jack Grealish will 100% start in the middle. It could be Bernardo, but I think Pep will play Grealish, especially as Bernardo doesn't really want to stay at City at the moment. So it makes sense for Grealish to play in the middle. On the left wing, I've gone with Raheem Sterling. On the right wing, I've gone with Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez was fantastic again for us in pre-season. And I think Sterling will be playing on the left-hand side. He had an incredible time for England. He was fantastic for them. And hopefully he could be fantastic for us once again. And Gabriel Jesus up front. Now, it could be Ferran Torres, but I think Pep will play an actual striker, and I think Ferran Torres will be on the bench. I could be wrong, but it is always hard to predict the first lineup of the season. It's always hard to pick a Pep's lineup because Pep's chopping and changing 24/7, but I think this will somewhat be our lineup for the game. So let's predict Spurs lineup for this game. In net for them is obviously going to be Hugo Lloris. I think they will play a back five. I'm not sure what Nuno is going to play, but from his Wolves days, he has played a back five, so I think he might play a back five for this game. So I've gone with Reguilon, Sanchez, Dyer, Tanganga, and Doherty. Lo Celso and Højbjerg in the middle with Dele Alli as the number 10, and then Heung-min Son and Bergwijn up front. I don't think Harry Kane will feature in this game, especially as he didn't have many training sessions. And I don't really think Spurs will be playing Harry Kane, especially with his mindset at the moment. So it makes sense to be Son and Bergwijn. It could be Mora, but I've just put Bergwijn again because I think he might be the option ahead of Mora. But I could be wrong. But I think this will somewhat be Spurs' lineup for the game. So let's look at my prediction. It's going to be a slow game. There will be sloppiness here and there. It's what you sort of expect with the first 2 or 3 games of the season. We've played against Leicester. Hopefully that gives us momentum. This is a very good chance for us to get our first win in the new Spurs stadium. And I am confident about this game. I think Manchester City will win this game 1-0. I don't think it'll be a high scoring game. I think we will just about get the 3 points. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do like this video. Please do subscribe. Do comment down below your match prediction. Do comment down below your predicted lineup. And I'll catch you guys in my next video.